Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is our Hollywood Dogs litter. They are almost 5 weeks old, and thank you so much for joining us. And if you have any questions, we would love to answer them, and feel free to post in the comments. Yes, it is definitely lunchtime, Wendy.
We were doing some training with them around the kennel, in the kennels this morning, and I think they left some food around, so Quince is pretty interested in something over there.
Oh, too funny.
Yeah.
Finding the leftovers. So if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. And we are Pacific Assistance Dogs, and we do these live podcasts at 1 p.m. every day. During the pandemic, we've been broadcasting our different litters of puppies, and now we're alternating between these adorable little poof balls and little live one-on-one interview sessions with some of our clients and working teams. So Quince is, yes, Quince still cleans up after puppies, making sure that they are nice and clean. So she's a very attentive mama. So if it's your first time watching, or your 20th time watching, feel free to hit that share button and share the feed out to your friends and followers. This is our COVID therapy. Nothing cures isolation like adorable puppies. So these guys are just starting to get really mobile. If you were watching them a week ago, they were a lot more unsteady on their feet. Right now it's all about mom because we're hungry. But you'll notice a few different things in the pen that haven't been in there before. So there's a recycle bag on the ground just because it makes a slightly different crinkly noise, and some musical toys and a tunnel, and it looks like a child's little activity center. So all of these things just provide a level of enrichment for the puppies to interact with. And being able to see what is going, or like see different things, interact with different surfaces and textures, is really going to set them up for success down the road. Once they become service dogs, being exposed to a really wide variety of things. And this is always important for our puppies, but even more so during this time, kind of rotating a lot of different things through this area for them, so they become familiar with different sights and sounds during a time when they're not going to get as much exposure out in the world early on as they normally would. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. We're happy to answer them. They had a little bit of a crate training exercise this morning, so we start that very early on. And Greg is on cleanup duty today. Or maybe every day now, Trace?
Yeah, I think so.
Every day.
Oh dear.
I know how to get myself out of stuff.
Oh my goodness. Am I allowed to tell people what you're talking about? Our lovely Tracy took a tumble this week and broke her ankle. So she's camera lady now and chief puppy snuggler. And it's a good thing they have a house full of people to help out here. So yeah, but Greg gets all the work now, right, Greg?
Yes, me and the rest of the kids.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing you have all those hands.
Yeah,
oh,
we are lucky.
Goodness.
Yeah,
what a good mama. So if you're watching, feel free to post in the comments, tell us where you're watching from. And hello, Sarah and Terry and Wendy. Jane Ann. Jane Ann says she's so sorry. Yikes. I think that's directed at you, Tracy.
Oh, thank you.
I think that was my response too. Yikes.
I thought that was for me, not for
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. She didn't actually specify. It might have been for you, Greg. So I think it's yikes on both count.
Yeah.
Greg gets to do double time on the puppy cleanup, and Tracy gets to hobble around on crutches. So how about you guys tell us a little bit about what is kind of coming in new this week with these guys, Tracy?
Telling my feet and tearing at them.
Yeah.
One thing.
They're very, very playful. They have definitely more awake time and play time, and playing with each other. We're working on just sort of getting them liking the kennel a little bit. They're not too sure about it so far, too much. A little bit less than Quince's other litter, if I remember correctly. They're getting just about 3 meals a day now, so we're working them up on their meals. And
aggressive play,
yeah,
each other, starting to hurt each other.
A little bit of rougher play. And then today we just had some soft canned dog food, and we were just practicing manding a little bit. So
Nice.
Caitlin was sitting in the kennel, and just kind of, when they were sitting nicely, she was giving them a little bit of special food off her fingers, and they seemed to catch on and like that stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So the manding that we were talking about was previously, you saw it with the helicopter litter. Was that really nice, just sitting when somebody comes in to interact with them, as opposed to jumping or biting, those kinds of things? So offering that really nice, polite greeting. And so it's just a way that it's a bit of a building block, so that when these puppies go out to raisers, they haven't been rewarded for like jumping at the pen or anything like that. They haven't learned that gets them attention. It's a very easy behavior to encourage in terms of the jumping. So when you come up to the edge of the pen, puppies are excited to see you. You reach in because you want to pet them. That's why you came to the pen in the first place. And then you create a puppy that wants to jump on everyone. So instead, what we do, we approach the pen, and then we just patiently wait for them to start sitting. So maybe in one of the upcoming videos, we'll show you what kind of some of those early stages look like. We'll put Caitlin on the spot. So at this stage, they aren't, puppies don't really sleep through the night until they get closer to 7-8 weeks. But how long of a stretch are they going for now, Tracy?
Yeah, I think 3 a.m. they were kind of up last night. So yeah, we've been needing to close the kennel doors, or the big X pen doors, because we have a few escapees. So yeah, we got up Greg got up about 3 a.m. from about 10:30 or 11 last night.
Oh, nice. So they're going a nice good stretch.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And we just kind of have to get up and let Quince in and clean up a few messes. But now that they're eating more, I imagine they'll start getting a little bit longer stretches too, now that they're on solids.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah. Yeah. So now that they're eating solid food, they also have access to water all the time, to kind of keep them hydrated. They are obviously still nursing from Quince, so they're right in the middle kind of the weaning process right now. So they're getting both solid food and still milk from mom. So little cuties. I love that you have escape artists already.
Yeah.
Oh.
One in particular. A few try it, but he's good at it.
He can run and jump over it now.
Was that Odie?
Yeah, that's Odie. He just,
Oh.
it's just like it's not even there. He's just.
You can't get the gate closed fast enough before he can get out now. So.
Little monkey. Wendy wants to know how often they poop.
Very.
A lot.
Very, very. There's
3
the
or 4 times
answer.
each per day, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, we get usually when right after they wake up, you can count on, I'm not sure if maybe poop, but you can some sort of elimination right after they wake up. And then usually after they eat, each time there's some to pick up.
Yeah.
And we're starting to pick it up more than Quint's cleaning up too. So once they start solid, oh, there's somebody got her tail.
Little turkeys. Oh my goodness, they're adorable.
Yep.
Let's
stop,
not
Mom.
play. She doesn't seem to care in the least. Hey, it's like I'm just finding cookies. So, okay. So, are they as chunky as they look, or are they just super fluffy?
Some of them are chunky.
Some of them are chunky, but they're very, very fluffy. Like Marley is actually not that heavy, but he is super fluffy.
It's Marley.
Oh my goodness. Who else wants to just reach through the screen and smooch that little baby?
He's very fluffy. Like I can't even see his collar through his fluff hardly.
Yeah, little monkey. Here we thought we would put thicker collars on them so we could see them, and they're apparently not thick enough. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll be on for maybe 1 or 2 more minutes. If anybody has any last minute questions, feel free to post in the comments. We're really excited tomorrow at 1 p.m. We are going to be doing our podcast with our wonderful client, Rebecca, and her service dog, Kurtz. So tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific to catch a glimpse of Rebecca and Kurtz and be able to ask them some questions. And we look forward to seeing everyone then. Anya is squealing, Tracy. She wants to be the one to give them a squeeze. So
I also got to meet Minnie this week, which was new for them. So
that's exciting.
Yeah.
And what did Minnie think of that?
He wants to be she loves them. So she's doing really good. And Quince is quite happy because she'll go in there and play with them. And Quince is like, break.
She'll lay right on her back and let them climb right on top of her. It's funny. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome. Well, and Jane Ann says she hopes you have a great story to go with that ankle break. If not, you need to make one up. So
yes.
I have to say, as Pads, I was really glad that it wasn't a puppy you tripped over and that it was Greg's
fault. It was
fault.
not a puppy. No.
It was not. She got a new dishwasher and we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And that new dishwasher is you, Greg?
Yeah.
It was when our one was broken, but yeah. It was.
She was just helping move a dishwasher down a couple steps and slipped.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Tracy, when I was asking if we needed to move the puppies even temporarily, I think Greg's answer was, if you do that, I'll have 2 broken ankles.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yes, I don't think the rest of the family, they would not be happy. So.
Well, it's a good thing you have so many of them to help.
Yes,
so.
We said as long as they're ready to step up, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, little monkeys.
It's not. It's actually it's what you look forward to.
Yeah.
Most of the days right now. Yeah.
They're amazing. Well, we could watch them all day, but we will let you guys get back to your own lives. But I don't know if it's possible to zoom in on whoever that puppy was in the corner that was like Supermaning. But anyway, he's up now. It's okay, Trace. Don't worry about it. I also forgot it was you holding the camera. Just ignore everything I just said.
Okay.
Don't get up. Oh my goodness, they're adorable. Well, everybody who could watch this all day, you can just put it on a loop and watch these little cuties roly-polying around. And oh my gosh, whoever's rolling on the guitar there is just to die for. And biting mom's tail, maybe
That
not.
was Chloe.
I was like, is that Chloe? Little monkey. All right. Well, thank you, Greg and Tracy. You take care
You're
of
welcome.
yourselves.
Thank you.
And we will see you on Sunday for their little 5-week birthday. And be sure everyone to tune in tomorrow and bring your questions for service dog team, Rebecca and Kurt. We'll see you at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Bye now.
Awesome. Bye-bye.
All right.